Hey there guys, welcome to the 5th race of the NCGMRS Xbox Cup Series. Actually, the title says races 4 and 5. The reason it says that is because I made a mistake again like I did back on race number 2. I ended up having the race, run, and then I forgot to save it. So here is the official finisher results for Atlanta Motor Speedway race number 4. DeVar O'Brien ended up winning the race. Liam Ervig ended up finishing second. Third was Adam Chambers. Fourth, Austin Ogo. Fifth place, Trent Dunham. Sixth place was Jake Smith. Sam Young in seventh. Ron Vajara in eighth. John Citadino ninth. And Ralph Mason finished in the 10th position. As we're going to scroll down here now so you can take a look at the rest of the finishing results. There were quite a few drivers that took hard hits. A few drivers actually flipped over. One of them was Dylan Poteet. I believe Sean Henley ended up flipping over in this race as well. Take a look at Evan Gattuso. Tough day for that driver. He was up there. I think he was second in the points, and he's 34th now in this race, and that lost him quite a few spots in the standings. And of course, there's the final two drivers. Ryan Cooper was actually a former winner this season, and Kyle Sinoski finishing dead last. So now let's head to our race at Bristol, race number 5. Now before we do that, let's actually show you the point standings after the 4th race of the season in Atlanta. Sam Young ended up taking the points lead by 44 points over Adam Chambers. Then it's Seth Cole, Mason Wood, Devin Smith. DeVar O'Brien's win moved him up to 6th in standings. Trent Dunham, Noah Hart, Evan Gattuso's down to 9th now, and Tesla Graves in the 10th position. Now we'll show you positions 21 through 40. Dylan Young, 21st there. He's a former winner this season. And then all the way down to the bottom of the list there, you can see there's Liam Ervig, Max Russell. They have not yet caught Connor Breton and Eric Burton in the standings, the drivers that they have replaced in this series, but they may be able to do it here today. Alright, let's go now for the green flag.
This is the NCGMRS Xbox Cup Series.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to race number 5 of the NCGMRS Xbox Cup Series. Welcome to Thunder Valley. We're here for short track racing here at Bristol Motor Speedway. 75 laps of racing. Going to be interesting to see who's going to be able to win here tonight. This is a very difficult racetrack, and it's going to be interesting to see here just exactly what spot on the racetrack is the best place to start in order to be up at the front on the final lap. On the pole this race is going to be Noah Hart in the Tax Slayer Chevrolet. Alongside of him is going to be Luke Martin in the number 21. Jake Smith going to make up row number 2 alongside of Ashley LaPlante. And our winner from Atlanta, DeVar O'Brien, looking for 2 wins in a row. He'll line up in the 5th position alongside of Ron Vajara, who came off a top 10 finish last week at Atlanta as well. Aaron Williams, a driver who's just barely inside the top 25 in points, I believe. He is going to roll off from the 7th position alongside of Mason Wood. Lisa Shears is going to roll off from 9th place alongside of the 56th. That, I believe, is Zach Campbell. So here at Bristol, it's going to be interesting to see what these drivers are going to be able to do. Bristol Motor Speedway, of course, seems like a lot of cautions end up happening here at this particular racetrack. That's due to the fact that, it's a great track, a lot of cool racing, but there's not a lot of room to maneuver. I mean, especially going 3 wide here, there's not enough room to be able to fit those cars 3 wide. Sometimes they're able to do it, but not very often, especially the fact that these cars, there's not a lot of time to be able to make a move on the straightaway and the back straightaway before you quickly accordion back up into the bankings of either turn 1 or turn 3. Alright, we've hit the 5-minute mark. Command to fire the engines has been given. We're ready to get these cars fired up. These cars have now started their engines. They will roll off the complete 2 pace laps. Looks like everybody's going to be good on the start of this race. So we'll have all 42 cars taking the green flag. And as they file on past, the fans get a good look at the drivers. They'll be watching this action today. We got a packed stadium today here. at Bristol here to starting grid. Off. The drivers are getting ready. Here we go. Green flag is out at Bristol. This is going to be good. Whoa, Noah Hart sliding up there in the corner. Maybe the high side is going to be the best way around the racetrack today. You never know. We'll find out. Luke Martin slipping up there as he's still side by side for second, trying to hold that position. And it looks like he will take it on the high side. Jake Smith now goes back to third, and now Luke Martin sets his sights on the leader, Noah Hart. Whoa, 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 contact back there almost between Ron Fajar and Ashley LaPlante. They keep it together, though. That was three wide situation there. It was a good save by all three of those cars. DeVar O'Brien, Ashley LaPlante, and Ron Vijara. They're still now inside the top 10. Look at Luke Martin. He is a man on a mission. Here he comes. Whoa, nearly got to the inside, but gets blocked there by Noah Hart for the lead. Here he comes again, though, trying to get that run off the corner. Here he comes. He's gotten it. He's got it. He's trying to make the move. Oh, just a little bit too late there. Had to back out of the throttle. Noah Hart will keep the lap one more time. They're three wide back here between Anthony McCrory, Dylan Poteet, and Richard Johnson. They just settled that out now, back to double wide racing. That was close. Up ahead here, good 2x2 racing. There's Aaron Williams going to the inside of Mason Wood. Lisa Shears right there. There's the 56 of Zach Campbell, trying to use the high line. High line seems to be able to get a pretty good run here at Bristol, especially coming off of turns 2 and 4. And whoa, look out back there. Sean Henley almost getting into the back of Tesla Graves there. So he's trying to work his way up to the front here. Currently running in 18th place is Henley. It's been a very dismal season for that 88 team so far. Maybe here at Bristol something can happen. Where's the points leader? There he is on the high side, not too far behind there. Sam Young in that blue deuce. Currently 20th position is where that Penske Racing Dodge is currently running, so he's got a little bit more work to do if he's going to work his way up here to the front. How about Liam Ervig? His very first NCGMRS start in that 38. Finished runner-up last week at Atlanta. Currently running 23rd here today at Bristol. Let's go back up to the front, see if anything's been able to be done with Noah Hart. Well, no, actually it's a battle on for second place. Jake Smith has now gotten to the inside of Luke Martin. He's looking to take that spot away. Ashley LaPlante right there, Ron Vijara. You know, we ended up having the Front Row Motorsports cars all finish inside the top 10 last week, with Liam Ervig second. Austin Ogo, I think, finished in 4th. And Ron Vijara finished in 10th. So, it'll be interesting to see if they can continue on that streak of good runs, as you've got only one Front Row Motorsports car currently up inside the top 10. That's Ron Vijara, currently in 5th. And Luke Martin, man, that car is awfully good on the high side right now. He's been able to hold off Jake Smith lap after lap. Normally here at Bristol, you end up not being able to get any run on the high side. You end up getting freight trained. Everybody lines up on the inside and bypasses you. And you just got to hope and pray that a hole's going to open up for you to be able to fit your car into. And look at Luke Martin. Big power move there. I thought he was going to be able to clear the 18 coming off that corner. But nope, not yet. Jake Smith's still hanging tough. And we're still we're pretty much single file all the way back through here until you get back to the 9 of Cody Lamas, the 66 of Evan Gattuso, Sam Young, Austin Ogo. But everything else is basically single file up ahead of them. Nobody wanting to race for position right now, and now Luke Martin has cleared Jake Smith and taken control again of second place. Now sets his sights once more on Noah Hart. Whoa, I thought he was going to get the run there, but he just can't seem to get back into the throttle soon enough. Coming off turn 4 or turn 2. Well, maybe this time. Can he move him up there? Oh, whoa, 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 Jake Smith slides up. Nearly got to the back of Luke Martin, and Martin is there. But no, Noah Hart's strong on the high side again and takes the lead back. 18 of our 75 laps already complete here at Bristol. Doesn't take long for these laps to tick away, especially when we go into a nice green flag run like this. And ooh, they're getting a little racy back here now. Mason Wood gets moved up to the high side. DeVar O'Brien going to move him out of the way and try and go for that position. DeVar O'Brien currently running in the 7th position. And look at Luke Martin trying again. Can't do it though. Noah Hart got a big run that time out of turn 2. And now he's going to take control of the lead for sure. Luke Martin now, I think he's going to have to start to go into defense mode now. Seems like basically the place to pass on the racetrack, maybe the high side, is now you see on the high side is Mason Wood. He's trying to go for that position of 5th. Off of Ron Fajardo. Let's see if he can do it. He moved to the high side to make this pass. Fajardo trying to hang tough there, but I think that Mason Wood has figured out what some of these drivers have not yet figured out, and that is to make the pass, you gotta be on the high side, and that's exactly what Mason Wood's doing. And oh, almost had him cleared right there, but not quite. Ron Fajardo still gonna battle hard on the low side. Find out where points leader Sam Young is running. He is way back here. My goodness, he has not made up a lot of ground at all. 21st place is where Sam Young is running right now, right ahead of Liam Ervig. And there's Evan Gattuso. We documented before this race and we showed you the standings that he slipped all the way to 9th in points after being a points leader in the first, I think it was 3 events of the season. So things are not going well for him at all. How about some of these other drivers, though, that we haven't talked about yet that are running well in points? How about Adam Chambers, 2nd in points, currently all the way back in 40th place. There's Trent Dunham just ahead of him in the 17. Both these drivers really need to get going here. They're running out of time. Whoa, a little bit of a wiggle there. Seth Cole way back here, 42nd. There's Ryan Cooper, our winner from, I think it was Auto Club. He's way back here, so he's now going to lose the 40th position to Seth Cole. John Cittadino way back here. Jake Smith's back here. Look at these drivers that are doing well in points that are way back in this pack here. My goodness. There's Max Russell with Kyle Sanoski. Ashley LaPlante back here. Or wait a minute. Yeah, that's Ashley LaPlante. I've been saying Ashley LaPlante for the 78, which is actually Austin LaPlante. My bad. There's Dylan Poteet. He's up inside the top 15 now, currently at 13th, just behind Anthony McCrory in the 11. And things relatively are calm now. So we're on lap 31 of 75, but these drivers, if this thing goes into a green flag run all the way, there are going to be pit stops that are going to have to take place here, and it may shake up the field quite a bit. So you got to think that these drivers like Luke Martin and Jake Smith and Austin LaPlante, Mason Wood, they're thinking, okay, what can we do to try and beat that 71 car on pit road? Question is when they're going to make their pit stops too. My guess is it's going to be somewhere around lap 50. As Noah Hart is still the leader. Pretty commanding lead right now. About 4 car lengths, I'd say, over Luke Martin. Let's give you a full field rundown right now, as everybody seems to be running single file at this moment, and they may not look this way after the green flag pit stops take place. Noah Hart is the leader. Luke Martin is second. Jake Smith third. Austin LaPlante fourth, and Mason Wood is in fifth. Sixth is Ron Fajara. Aaron Williams seventh. Eighth is DeVar O'Brien. Ninth, Lisa Shears, and 10th is Zach Campbell. 11th place is Richard Johnson. 12th is Anthony McCreary. 13th, Dylan Poteet. 14th is Pichu London. 15th now Wilhelm Schultz. Tesla Graves is 15th. 16th, Sean Henley. 17th place, that is Cody Lamas. 18th is, or 19th place rather, is Austin Ogo. 20th is Emma Gattuso. 21st, Liam Irvig. 22nd is Sam Young. 23rd is Bianca Roberts. 24th is Ralph Mason. 25th is, wait a minute. You know, I'm actually not going to go through this full field rundown right now because I'm seeing something going on with the scoring monitor, and I'm not exactly sure if it means that some drivers have actually retired or not. No drivers are retired, but our scoring monitor doesn't seem to be updating itself that well. I don't exactly understand. Like right there, it jumped from 19th to 21st, but alright, 26th place is Olaf Manson, and I actually got it right this time. I've been saying Olga Manson, but it's Olaf Manson. Ashley LaPlante is running 27th. 28th is Max Russell. Kyle Sanowski 29th. Felix Graves is 30th. 31st is Austin Wood. 32nd is Ian O'Brien. 33rd place is Luke Walker. 34th place, Dylan Young. 35th now is Carson Gum. 36th, whoa, almost some contact between teammates there. Hayden Klein and Carson Gum, as Hayden Klein is 35th. 36th, I guess. 37th is Devin Smith. 38th, Trent Dunham. 39th, John Cittadino. 40th, Ryan Cooper. 41st is Seth Cole. And Adam Chambers, second in points, all the way back in the 42nd position. Laps ticking down here awfully quickly. We've got a total now of 33 laps to go. Make it now 32 as they hit the stripe. We are definitely past the halfway point. Seems like the best battling on the racetrack is going on back here. These drivers starting to feel the pressure, and it's interesting to see some of these names back here that we've talked about. Seth Cole, who won at Daytona. Ryan Cooper, who won at Auto Club. Trent Dunham, who's running well in the standings. Adam Chambers, who's second in points. Just incredible to see these drivers way back here in the field, and not too far ahead is Dylan Young, our winner at Las Vegas. So a lot of drivers not finding Bristol to their liking. A lot of drivers kind of consider Bristol their Daytona or Talladega, kind of their mulligan. If we don't do well here, well, we'll just kind of use this as the track that we didn't run well at. We'll collect some data and try again next time we come to Bristol. But right now, just looking at these drivers back here, especially these four, Dunham, Cooper, Seth Cole, and Adam Chambers, I don't think I expected to see these drivers way at the back of the pack at this point of the race. So a few drivers here who really need good runs that are getting them. One of them is Aaron Williams. He's in the 7th position right now in that Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet. He needs a good run today. He's been having some pretty dismal finishes, and right now he's doing a great job. Another driver who needs really good finishes is actually right behind, there we go, Anthony McCreary in the Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota. As a matter of fact, Joe Gibbs running pretty well with both Anthony McCreary and Jake Smith. Devin Smith, on the other hand, the 20, not running quite so well today, but 12th place right now, Anthony McCreary. He's trying to get his season turned back around. There's Dylan Poteet in the 13th position. Definitely a good run for him at Bristol, as he's been needing something to turn his season around as well. As a matter of fact, you could basically say every Hendrick car, with the exception of Seth Cole, needs a good run today. There you see Sean Henley, currently in the 17th position in that number 88. And the other driver, that's the other Hendrick car that is desperately in need of a good run, is currently running 29th, and that is Kyle Sosnowski. Let's move up here. There's Ralph Mason. We haven't talked about the 36 all day. Another guy who's doing pretty well in points. That unsponsored 36 out of Tommy Baldwin Racing. Currently running in the 25th position. So right now, not the best of runs for that team, but we'll see what he can do. And there's the points leader, Sam Young. It'd be interesting to see if a 22nd place finish be good enough to keep the points lead for Sam Young. He came in 44 points ahead of Adam Chambers, who is running currently dead last on the racetrack. Bristol not playing out any mechanical problems with these drivers. It's not playing out any wrecks, which is really surprised me. We've run 56 laps completely under the green flag. Usually Bristol's considered a wreck fest due to the short track racing style that we always see here, but instead, as we go to a camera angle to pretty much show you, it is almost, well, hang on a second and I'll show you in a minute. It's almost, kind of almost like a long snake here that you sometimes see on the Goodyear blimp. As we'll let these cars file past, we'll show you exactly what we're talking about. I mean, look at this. Just about everybody is single file. There's a battle back there, right there, between Ashley LaPlante and Olaf Manson, but that's just about it. Nobody really wanting to venture out of line. Why don't we do a few onboard cameras, see what some of these drivers are seeing. Let's go on board with last week's winner, DeVar O'Brien in the 47. Wow, his car is loose. You can see him slipping up there through the corner. Watch right here. Off the throttle, back into the throttle. Car wiggles around on him. Aaron Williams a little loose coming off the corner. DeVar O'Brien a little loose going in the corner. Wow, look at that car. Did you see that car literally almost go out from underneath him? That was close. Let's go on board with our current points leader. See what's the sight for Sam Young. Right behind Liam Ervig. 22nd place still for Sam Young. And you can just see how far ahead the leader is. That must be a dismal feeling there. Oh, we got a battle going on here. Pichu London trying to go to the inside of Dylan Pote. Let's go on board with the 99 as he's trying to make the move. This is a battle for the 13th position. Whoa. Pote really strong into that corner. He'll keep that position. Laps winding down, these drivers have still not yet made pit stops. Maybe they don't have to, but the way that those cars that we were on board with, especially DeVar O'Brien, Aaron Williams, they looked awfully loose, and that could be due to the tires wearing down. No doubt about it, a dominating performance so far for the Tax Slayer Chevrolet, Noah Hart. He's basically maintained that 4 to 5 car length advantage all day long. There is Luke Martin, though. He has hung in second all day long. Made a few challenges for the lead, but they did not come to fruition. Can't say the word. Fruition. There we go. Jake Smith right behind. Austin LaPlante, Mason Wood. Mason Wood, this is a great run for him. I mean, he's running well in the points, and this is certainly going to help him out. And for Ron Vajara, 2 straight top 10 finishes. 10th place last week at Atlanta, and now 6th place today if he does finish there. Great runs for him. Aaron Williams, a great run. DeVar O'Brien, a week after coming off a victory. 8th place is where it looks like he'll finish. Lisa Shears 9th, and Zach Campbell will looks like finish inside the top 10 as whoa, right there. Dylan Pote gave a little bit of a wiggle. That nearly could have had that 24 car around here, as we have a total now, as they hit the stripe, of only Boy, Adam Chambers still way at the back of the pack. Only 4 laps to go here. Noah Hart trying to make this a complete domination of a race. Hits the stripe one more time. 3 laps to go for the 71. Can Luke Martin close in and make any kind of a move here? We've run almost this whole race completely under the green flag. I've got a feeling we're going to run the whole 75 laps under green. 2 laps to go. Noah Hart, what a dominating performance for that 71. Absolutely incredible, and I'm really surprised pit stops did not come into play. White flag displayed for Noah Hart. 4 more corners. He's just got to hit his marks like he's done the last 74 times. Can he do that? I think he can. If he can do it 74 times, he can do it one more time. Out of turn 4, it's Noah Hart dominating today at Bristol. He'll take the checkered flag. His first win in the NCGMRS Xbox Cup Series as he celebrates by taking out the caution cone on the entrance to pit road. And where officially did Sam Young, the points leader, finish this race? Probably in 22nd. That's indeed the case. Oh, he's got damage. What happened to Sam Young? Oh, Evan Gattuso's got damage. Liam Irving's got damage. Kyle Sanowski's got damage. Ashley LaPlante's got damage. Are you telling me that they took 75 laps, waited until the race was over, and then decided to wreck? What? Let's find out what happened to it. This may have been, were they just slowing down to get onto pit road or something? Oh, yeah, that's what happened. Watch this. Okay, we've all finished the race. Checkered flag. Alright, now let's all back into each other and wreck. Okay. Oh. Bianca Roberts, Olaf Manson, and Ralph Mason went flying there for a moment. Good grief, they got airborne. And everybody just all backed up and wrecking each other. And they put on the lights on the pace car after the race is over. Wow. All the standings are official now. Take a good look at them. Noah Hart, his first victory of the season. Great win for him. A dominating performance. And by leading the most laps, no doubt about it, he'll get some bonus points as well there. So that'll help him in the standings. Luke Martin, 2nd. Jake Smith, 3rd. Austin LaPlante, 4th. Mason Wood, 5th. Rest of the top 10 are going to be Ron Fajara, Aaron Williams, Navarro Broin, Lisa Shears, and Zach Campbell. Richard Johnson, 11th. Anthony McCurry, 12th. Dylan Poteet, 13th. Pichu London, 14th. And 15th was Tesla Graves. So take a look at the rest of the official finishing results. The big names finishing 39th, 40th, 41st, and 42nd. Trent Dunham, Ryan Cooper, Seth Cole, and Adam Chambers. Opposite side of the spectrum for Chambers and Sam Young. Sam Young finishing okay in the 22nd position, but Adam Chambers, 2nd in points, 42nd place. And he wasn't even involved in a wreck. That is tough. Alright, so now we will take a look here at the special winners page. And by the look of it, our next point standings, Mason Wood is going to be the points leader by 3 points over Noah Hart and 8 points over Sam Young. That is going to be incredible. Next race will take place at the short track known as Martinsville. Take a look there. Mason Wood, new points leader by 3 points over the new winner for this race, Noah Hart. 3rd place, Sam Young. Navarro Broin's going to be 4th, 29 points out. Jake Smith's finish of 3rd moves him to 5th in the standings. Tesla Graves 6th. Evan Gattuso's now 7th. Aaron Williams now up to 8th in points. He's now in the top 10 with Austin LaPlante in 9th and Cody Lamas in 10th. Look at Adam Chambers. Fell from 2nd to 12th after that poor finish. He is 12th in standings. Seth Cole slides all the way out to 13th. Luke Martin moved up to 15th in points after his runner-up spot today. Trent Dunham slid all the way down to 17th place in the standings. Here's a look at the rest of it here. Dylan Poteet's now up to 21st in standings, and you just take a look at everything here. All these drivers down here. Still a lot of work to be done for a lot of big names. Anthony McCurry's 36th in points. Sean Henley, 38th. Bianca Roberts, 39th. And it looks like Liam Irving has been able to pass Connor Breton in the point standings, but Max Russell has yet to pass Eric Burton in points, as he is still 44th in the current standings. So, what an amazing turn of events. Mason Wood, the new points leader. Noah Hart only 3 points behind. Sam Young only 8 points behind. How's it going to go down next week at Martinsville? I have no idea, but I'm certainly looking forward to it. It's going to be a great race, as we've certainly had a point shakeup here today at Bristol. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time. You've been watching the NCGMRS We Live Racing on the NS3 Sports Channel.